What is going on, everybody? It is your boy, your man's Toxic Camel 331. Back at it with another video, and today we got another toxic tier list ranking for you guys, and we are going to be doing a tier list ranking of all the roster ratings, like for their overall, like 85, blah blah blah. And tier list ranking. But before we get sexual, beginning of the video itself, guys, don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Because number 1, it's absolutely free. Number 2, we're on the road to 700 subscribers. Just let me do the math here. 82 away now. Really, how about you, boy, if you did subscribe? Also, don't forget to like the video as well, but guys, because let them know that you do like my toxic tier list rankings and help with the YouTube algorithm, recommend the video more, and can let some more people know about the channel, and then they could join that toxic fam. And also, do feel free to comment your list down below. But with that being said, before we start ranking things, which it's going to take a while to rank these, we have perfect, which means I wouldn't change a thing. That's a perfect rating for them. It's fine means I can live with that, but I might tweak it maybe. Too low means they're too low. They should be at least higher, like a few points higher than that. Too high means they should be a few points lower than what they are at. And then trash rating means, well, I should really say, hang on a second. Because, you know, my tier list, I always gotta make everything toxic, you know. So, toxic trash rating is the bottom category, which means everything's wrong about it. So, alright, with that being said, starting off, and I have a WWE 2K24 pulled on right on my TV to do this. So, AJ Styles, an 85 overall. So, to be fair, he didn't do much in 2023, so I understand the rating. However, I think he should at least be a high 80, like an 87 or 89. So, AJ Styles, even though he didn't, like I said, didn't do much in 2023, I will put him in the too low. You should give him respect. He's a legend in this business, so he should definitely be in the too low category. All right, next up we have Akira Tozawa, 68. And this one I was kind of debating, honestly, because Tozawa, again, kind of like AJ Styles, did not have a good 2023 at all whatsoever. Except for, like, the later end of the year. He started to pick things up, but he still lost a lot. So, and 68 is pretty decent score for what year he had. So, Akira Tozawa, I would say it is perfect. Because he's not the lowest rated overall superstar in the game. So, I feel like that's fine. So, perfect. Next up, we got Alba Fire, and Alba Fire is a 74 overall, along with Isla Dawn, who we'll eventually talk about. And 74, which one should I would say it's fine. I would say it's fine. Yeah, I'll put her there. I wouldn't say it's perfect because, yeah, I don't know. It's just the whole entire year. Last year for Isla Dawn and Alba Fire was just really mixed. So, she goes in the it's fine category. Next up, we have Alexa Bliss, which is an 83. And I think she should be higher than that, too. She should be an 85, at least, or 86. Because Alexa Bliss, again, sort of like Tozawa and all the people on this list so far, didn't do much in 2023 because she had to leave early because being pregnant, and yeah, she didn't really do much, but she definitely did some stuff when she was here last year a lot. So she goes into the too low. She should be higher as well. Next up, we have excuse me, I gotta move this now. We got Andre Chase, and he's a 73 overall. And Andre Chase, I can live with, 73. It's fine. I don't mind it. He's a good wrestler. he won. The only thing of notice he really did last year was win the tag titles with Duke Hudson. So that's pretty much it. But he, yeah, I can live with 73. I think it's fine. Andre the Giant, 91 overall. And Andre the Giant, would I say that's fine? Yeah, no, I would say that's perfect. He definitely deserves to be in the 90s because I think this is the first game that he is in the 90s, I'm pretty sure. Which, that's quite shocking when you think about it. At least I think so. But Andre the Giant, 91, that's fair. Next up, we have Angel Garza, 67. I would say it's perfect because Los Lotharios didn't really do much in 2023. Actually, they did do some stuff in NXT, but I think 67 is fair because the 67 overalls, the 60 overalls, I should say, in this game, the rating system, like, for the lower superstars, I think is better. So, well, Tozawa has a higher rating than him. So I'll put Tozawa and I'll put Garza in the the bottom end of too low because Tozawa is higher than him, and I would probably put him like maybe a 69, so too low. Next up, we have A-Doc, or Angelo Dawkins, 74. That is too low. He should be at least higher than that. Give him like a 79 maybe. That could have worked, or keep him in the 80s because he's multi-time tag team champion, and Montez Ford, they didn't give him a really good rating either, which we'll eventually get to him, but yeah, A-Doc should be a lot higher. Apollo Crews is a 71 overall, and honestly, too high. He had a trash year last year. I mean, the NXT stuff started, he had a pretty decent run in NXT early on in the year, but as soon as he gets called up to the main roster, yeesh, he didn't do much at all, and he just made a rare appearance, like, a week ago, facing Andrade on Raw, or was that this week? I don't know, but he just randomly popped out of nowhere and faced Andrade, so, in my opinion, even though I love Apollo, he should be a lot lower, because he did not have a good year last year at all. Next up, we have Ashanti the Adonis at a 62 overall, and Ashanti, yeah, that's perfect. Because, again, like, most of the people on this list didn't do much last year at all, actually. And, I don't think he's won a single match last year, actually, now that I think about it. So, yeah, that's a perfect score. Yeah, I would not change a thing about that, so, yeah. Next up, we have Asuka at a 90, and I think this is very respectable. I think she should go in the perfect category. That is a perfect rating for her. And she had a pretty good year last year. She won the Women's Championship, and she also won the Women's Elimination Chamber. So she had a really good year. So she goes into the perfect category. Next up, we have Austin Theory at a 72. And we have the first Toxic Trash rating. He should not be a 72 overall at all, because he had a pretty decent start. He was U.S. champion, and he beat John Cena at WrestleMania, and Andre Chase, no disrespect, I still think his rating's fine. I'm not mad at his rating, but Austin Theory should be higher than that. I mean, come on, he had a pretty good year, so Toxic Trash rating. Well, at the start, but yeah, Toxic Trash rating. Axiom, 73 overall, same as Andre Chase, but I think Axiom's, I would say that's fair. Perfect, I think more perfect than Andre Chase, because that is a pretty solid rating for him, so I'll go that. Next up, we have, Bad Bunny, and, Bad Bunny is wrong. So we'll put him in. He should be in 84 like he was last game. I'll put Bad Bunny in too low. I'll put him above A-Doc and Garza, because I still think AJ Styles and Alexa Bliss should have higher ratings. So Bad Bunny goes there. Next up, we have one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions in real life, Baron Corbin, at a 76. And, yeah, that's fair. It's fine. I don't mind that. he didn't do much. He didn't do much at the start of the year, but when he eventually returned to NXT, he did do some stuff. So 76 is pretty decent rating, so I'll keep it there. Batista is an 89 overall this year, and too low. He should be in the 90s because he's a legend in this business. So simple as that. Low. So we'll put him at the top because he should be a 90. All right, next up we have Bayley, an 85 overall, and this is also wrong. This is the Women's Royal Rumble winner of this year. Give her some respect. She was, at least make her a 90 like she was last game. I get it. She didn't do much last year, actually, so you have a fair point there. But Bayley's a legend in the women's division, period, so she should be a 92, so there's that. Next up, we have regular Becky Lynch, which is at a 94 overall, which, yeah, I think that's perfect because she did do a lot last year. She had that great steel cage match with Trish Stratus, one of the best matches of last year. She also won the NXT Women's Championship and put on classic matches against Tiffany Stratton twice, and also had a pretty good match with Lyra Valkyria too. She had a great year last year, so yeah, that's perfect rating. Next up, we have Becky Lynch 2019, and I think this is too low because Becky Lynch 2019 is definitely a lot better than Becky Lynch of current day. And she should be a lot higher than her. So this is definitely too low. I'll put her at the top of too low because Becky Lynch from 2019 should have a higher rating. Next up, we have Beth Phoenix at an 87. It's fine. I'll say it's fine. Wait, what just happened? I hate when my tier list does that. It's fine. I don't mind it. Next up, we have Bianca Belair from 2017 at 70 overall, and yeah, this is her early days, so it's fair. Keep it there. And then Bianca Belair regular is a 95, which that is definitely a perfect rating because she was a powerhouse the last few years, so keep her up there in the 90s for sure, so keep her there. All right, next up we got Big Boss Man at a 79. Yeah, that's fair. I was never too high on Big Boss Man, so yeah, that's it's fine. I don't mind it. Big E, 78. No. He is too low. And honestly, out of all three members of the New Day, he should have the highest rating because the year he got injured, he actually did a lot of stuff and definitely deserved to be in the 80s. But however, he's not even the highest member of the New Day, so it's too low. So go there. All right, next up we have Blair Davenport at a 74. Yeah, I would say it's fine. It's fine. Keep her there. Bobby Lashley at an 89. Way too low. Should be at least a 90 or 91. Yes, again, he didn't do much last year, but still, come on, put some respect on Bobby Lashley's name. And he won most of his matches last year, so there's that. The Boogeyman at 74, and yeah, I would say it's fine. I don't mind it, so put him there. Booker T in 85. There's another person on this list. I'm not going to say who yet because spoiler purposes, but he's a lot higher than Booker T, which I think that is highway robbery. But Booker T's an 85, and I would say too low. I think he definitely deserves a 90 at this point, but it is what it is. Next up, we got Braun Strowman, 82. Braun Strowman, 82, had to get fusion neck surgery, I believe, last year, a little earlier last year, and yeah, I'd say it's fine. He didn't do much last year, so I'll keep it there. Bray Wyatt, 9, the original, wait, which one of these is the original Bray Wyatt? I can't tell. This is probably original Bray, right? Okay. Bray Wyatt, 90 overall. I mean, oops, sorry. I think that is definitely perfect. You gotta put respect on Bray Wyatt's name and give him a 90 because it was super sad when he passed away last year, so yeah, and he went undefeated last year, so that's saying something, so Then we got Bray Wyatt, 2020, the Firefly Funhouse Bray, and he's an 88, which, yeah, it's fine. I don't mind that one. Then also you got Bray Wyatt from 2020 in the Firefly Funhouse match with the NWO shirt and stuff. And I would say, yeah, it's fine. I'm going to say it's fine a lot with the, like, Bray Wyatt variants. I know this isn't across the Spider-Verse, but the Bray Wyatt variants. And then we got Bray Wyatt from 2020 with the Muscle Man dance. And, yeah, I'll put him in. It's fine, too. All the Bray Wyatt variants besides the original Bray Wyatt, yeah, that's fine. Next up, we have Bret the Hitman Hart at 93. Yes, that is perfect. Bret Hart is one of my all-time favorites, like, at least in the top 3. He's the wrestler that basically made wrestling amazing, in my opinion. And Bret Hart at 93 is well-deserved. Definitely deserves to go there. And then we have the 1993 version of Bret Hart, which is in 83, which, I don't know. I think I can live with it because I'll live with it. I'll put it in, it's fine. I don't mind the rating. Because it's when he was starting out as WWE Champion and had his first title run. So, yeah, it's fine. British Bulldog at an 85, and I would say 85, yeah, that's fine. It's fine. It doesn't bug me. Next up, we have Braun Breaker at an 80. I think that... I don't know where to put this. Because... he had a better... No, would I say he had a better year than last year? I don't know if I should. Braun Breaker, 80... I'd say it's too low. I'd say at least make him like an 81 along with Mello and Ilya, who... we have yet to talk about, so make him a little bit higher. Then Bronson Reed at an 84. I think that's perfect, because it's his first WWE game, so yeah, that's fitting. I think Bronson Reed's rating is perfect. Brooks Jensen at a 67 overall. Yeah, I don't mind it. It's fine. Next up, we have Bruno Sammartino at a 91, and I think that's very fair. If you have a 90 overall, I will be judging you extremely, but Bruno Sammartino is the longest reigning WWE champion of all time, so yeah, that's perfect. Brutus Creed, 78 overall, yeah, it's fine. Creed Brothers didn't do a whole lot this year, but they won a lot of matches, so yeah. Does this even count? I don't even know what their overalls are yet. So, no. Okay. For all the DLC characters, I don't know what to rate them because their ratings haven't even came out yet. So, I'm not going to judge them. Okay, next up, after that, we have Butch at a 75. Yeah, he didn't do much. I would say it's fair. Cactus Jack at an 82. I would say a little bit low, to be honest with you. Probably the most... Here's a hot take. I think he's the most underrated face of Foley. I think Mankind and Dude Love are definitely above him in popularity. So, Cactus Jack, a little bit too low for him. Next up, we have Cameron Grimes at a 73. No. He's too high. Kind of the same story I said with Apollo Crews earlier, how, started off, well, actually, Cameron Grimes didn't pop up much at all at the beginning of the year, did he? And, when he eventually got drafted to SmackDown, things started out well with him squashing Corbin in, like, 5 seconds, was it? And then winning another match against Ashante the Adonis, but after that, it started to go downhill, so... I would say he's too high, and he's higher than Theory, which I think is crazy, because Theory had a better year than he did. Okay, next up we have Candice LeRae, 67, yeah, that's fair. She didn't have a good year last year, so she goes there. Carlito, again, DLC character, so we don't talk about him yet, because I don't know their rating. Carmella, 74, kind of the same story with Alexa Bliss. She, ended up leaving because she got pregnant too, so 74, yeah, I'd say that's fine. Carmelo Hayes at an 81. Overall, I would say he's definitely had a better year than Braun Breaker, but I would still say he's a little bit too low. I'd give him like an 82, so he goes there. Cedric Alexander at a 69, and yeah, 69, that's fair. Put him there. He lost almost every single match last year, I think. Well, except for a tag team match where he teamed up with Shelton Benjamin against the Alpha Academy. I somehow still remember that. I don't know why. But, yeah, that's the only match he won, so, yeah. Chad Gable an 80. I'd put him a little bit higher. I'd give him like an 82. But overall, I'm glad that he finally got a pretty good score, so 80 is fine. Channing Stacks Lorenzo, 69, even though he won the NXT Tag Team titles twice this year, I would say, yeah, that's fine. The next up we have Charlotte Flair, from regular Charlotte Flair. We'll judge her first. And Charlotte Flair, 92, I would definitely say, yeah, that is perfect. They definitely got respect, all 4 horsewomen with the 90 score, which Sasha Banks isn't even really in the game, so yeah. Charlotte Flair 19 is above regular Charlotte Flair with a 93 overall, which, yes, I think that is also fair, so I'll put her in the perfect category because she definitely had a better year in 2019 than regular Charlotte, so and I don't have that version of Charlotte, so that goes down. Next up, we have Chelsea Green Chelsea Green I did it terribly, but Chelsea Green at a 75, and Chelsea Green at a 75, yeah, I would say it's fine. But she did have a pretty decent year last year, so. Next up, we have Chyna at an 88, which I would put her higher. I would put her at least at a 90, so too low. Again, we're not judging these yet. Go down. And I'm not going to judge well, actually, because Dash and Cody Rhodes is all the way in the Ds, so I got to move up to the Ds. Wait, where is he? Downloaded. Wait, let me see. Trying to find him. Okay, on Dash and Cody Rhodes, sorry. 85, yeah, I would say that's fair. He goes into the it's fine category as well. Wait. Oh, I just realized we don't have a lot of people in that category. Okay. Next up, we have Cody Rhodes at a 93. Yep. I would say that's fair. No, I would say that's perfect because he's the cover star. He deserves a 90, so he goes there. Next up, we have Cora Jade with a 74. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I would say it's fine. She disappeared at the beginning of the year. Then she came back later in the year. Then she got injured again. So, yeah, that's fair. Cruz del Toro at a 69. Yep, that is a perfect rating because LWO did not do anything last year except for go back to NXT and have some pretty decent matches there. So, perfect. 69 is definitely a perfect rating. Dakota Kai is a 78. I think that's too low. She should be in the 80s at least, and she wanted to be in the 80s too, so I agree with hers there. Damian Priest at an 86, won the Money in the Bank briefcase last year, and also won the tag titles last year, so, yeah, I think that's perfect. He goes there. Next up, we have Damon Kemp with a 68, yeah, it's fair. I'll put him right there. Then we have Dexter Lumis at a 66, yep, he did not do much last year either, so yeah, I'll put him in the perfect. That is a perfect score for him. On DDP, again, we don't have I cannot speak. DDP yet. I gotta flip all these down because there's so much of them. Go down. Okay. Next up we have Diesel at an 87, yeah, I would say that's fun. But he was a powerhouse, so. Yeah, I would say it's fun. Dijak, 77, yeah, that's fair. Let's put him right there in the, where is it? There we go. Dirty Dominic Mysterio at an 83. I'm glad he's finally in the 80s, and he deserves to be in the, Yeah, no, I would put him, like, I would maybe put him at 84, but I think that's perfect rating for him. Drew, wait, what? Did I shuffle these wrong? Okay, whatever. Doink the Clown is actually next, and he's a 74, and he has a higher rating than Theory again. Wow. Yeah, too high. Theory, if he was higher than him, I would say, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But no, he's higher than Theory. Drew Gulak, 70, yeah. He didn't do much last year either, so it's fine. Next up, we have Drew McIntyre at an 89. No, too low. He's been 90 in the past few games. He's been 90 since 2K22, so he definitely should have been a 90 this year, too, because he had a pretty solid year. Next up, we got Dude Love at an 81, which is the lowest overall face of Foley, which I think is interesting. And I would say it's too low. I think he should be, like, to be honest with you, I think all faces of Foley should be at the same exact rating. The only one I think, spoiler alert for my later video, for later in the video, I think Mankind has the best overall, and that is a pretty decent overall for him, and I think all three of the faces of Foley should have the same rating, but it is what it is. Next up, we got Duke Hudson at a 71. Yeah, I would say it's fine. Yeah, let me see. There you go. Dusty Rhodes at a 91. Yeah, gotta respect the legends, man. Dusty Rhodes definitely deserves to go in the... Yeah, I'll go perfect. Next up, we got Eddie Guerrero at a 90. And, yeah, I would probably put him 91, but yeah, that's perfect. He's been 90 in the past few games, rightfully so. So Eddie definitely deserves to go into the It's a Perfect category. Next up, we got Eddie Guerrero, 9. Sorry, I had a cough there. Eddie Guerrero, 97 out of 76. That is way too low. Eddie Guerrero, 97 is highly underrated, in my opinion, and he should be at least an 87 like he was last game, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, there's that. Sorry, guys, I had to take a quick water break. Next up, we have Elite Cody Rhodes, the action figure Cody Rhodes, at a... What? He's not even in here either? None of the Elite action figure? Okay. If you guys are wondering where I would put Elite action figures and stuff, John Cena, Cody Rhodes, and such, I'd put Elite Cody Rhodes probably in too low, because Torn Pec Cody Rhodes was a beast, and it's the action figure with the torn pec, so he goes there probably in too low. And then Elite John Cena is a 94, which I would say it's fine for him. Next up, we have Elton Strong. And Elton Strong, honestly, do I want to say too low? Because Pretty Deadly had a pretty good year last year. I'd probably put him in the 80s. I would say too low for Elton Prince. However, Kit Wilson, I'd say that's fair. Eric Bischoff at a 58 overall. Yep, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. And he is the lowest rated overall superstar in the game. So there's that. So yeah, definitely deserves to go there. Wait, are we still recording? I want to make sure. Okay. If we weren't still recording, I would have cried. Next up we have Eric at a 78, and Eric at a 78, yeah, I would say that's fair. I would say it's fine, definitely, because he got injured later in the year, and then Ivar ended up going to see singles competition. Then next up we have Eve Torres at an 85. I don't know why people get so angry at Eve Torres' rating, because she was probably one of the most underrated, people in the Divas era, to be honest with you, that didn't get as much attention as, Nikki Bella, Brie Bella, Paige, AJ Lee, and such, so, yeah, I would say it's fine. Eve Torres deserves to go into the it's fine category. Next up, Farouk at an 85, yeah, same category as Eve Torres, yeah, that's fair. Powerhouse definitely deserves to be in the 80s. Fallon Henley at a 66. Yeah, I don't mind that. She goes right there, and it's fine. Next up, we got Finn Balor. Wait, no. What? Where's the Fiend? Why is it ever... Okay, whatever. Apparently, the game doesn't have the same exact ratings, same exact order as me, but whatever. We have Finn Balor at an 87 overall, and, Finn Balor at an 87, yeah, I would say that's fine. I would have gave him, like, an 80... No, I would say too low. He needs to be an 89. Because he had that feud with Seth Rollins that was really good, so, and he won the tag titles twice, so, yeah, definitely too low. Then we got George the Animal Steel, too high, in my opinion. I was never high on George the Animal Steel, so, yeah, that's too high. Gigi Dolan at a 74, I would say too low, honestly. I think she's had the better year out of her and JC Jane, so, yeah, definitely higher. Next up, we have Giovanni Vinci at the 72. I would say he should go a little bit higher. I think he should be, like, close to 80. He doesn't have to be 80, but he should have been close to 80. Alright, next up, we got Grayson Waller. And Grayson Waller, 74. Honestly, I think that's highway robbery. Him and Theory got lowballed in this game. Grayson Waller makes more sense because he just got recently called up to the main roster, and then Theory makes no sense whatsoever. But Waller, I can kind of understand, but he's still too low. He should have got, like, close to 80. Next up, we got Gunther, the Ring General, at a 90, and I think that is perfect. Well, I would have increased it maybe a little bit more, I don't know. But Gunther at a 90 is perfect. That was the right call. If he wasn't at a 90, I would have probably not been happy. So, glad he went to a 90. Next up, we have Harley Race at an 84. Harley Race, yeah, I would say it's fine. Oh, crap! No, sorry, don't mind that. Harley Race at an 84. There we go, it's fine. Next up, we got Hollywood Hogan at a 92, and yeah, I would say that's fine. But I think, no, I would say too low, because overall, Hollywood Hogan was, I think, won a lot more times than regular Hulk Hogan. Well, actually, no, I would say it's fine, because, no, Hollywood Hogan definitely lost more than regular Hulk Hogan, so that makes sense. Next up, we got regular Hulk Hogan at a 94, yeah, I would say so. That is definitely perfect, because he won almost every single match back then, so Hulk Hogan, yeah, definitely perfect. Next up, we got Hulk Hogan 02 at an 89 overall, and yeah, probably the weaker out of the Hulk Hogan's versions. So, yeah, because this is a Hulk Hogan, like, older and kind of way past his prime, to be honest with you. So, Hulk Hogan, yeah, I would say perfect for this one as well, because, you know, not as high as the other two. Humberto Carrillo and is a, let me see here, at 65. I'm surprised he's lower than Garza, to be honest with you, but yeah, I would say it's fine, because I don't know why, but Angel, no, I'd put him too low, because Garza's already there, so why not put him there too? The Hurricane at, wait, what? The Hurricane's not even here. And I just had a voice crack. Don't mind me. Are they all the way down here? Oh, okay, so they're all the way down here, okay. So we'll eventually talk about him. Next up, we have Io Sky at a, wait, where is she? I'm trying to look for her on 2K24. An 88? Yeah, that's perfect score. The women's champion definitely deserves to be there, so come on! Stop doing that. Io Sky is definitely a perfect rating, because she had a great year, and won the Money in the Bank briefcase, too. Next up, we got Ilya Dragunov is too low. He's an 81 overall, and he's the NXT champion, and he should be a lot higher than what he is. he should be at least an 86 like he was last year, because Ilya Dragunov had an insane year this year, so definitely got to put him there. Next up, we have Indy Hartwell at a 63. I would say too low, because the beginning of the year was amazing for her, but when she eventually, her, torn ACL healed up, or something like that, I forgot, something with the foot, where she injured something, when she eventually, returned, she hasn't had the best run so far, so definitely too low, I think. Next up, we got Isla Dawn, and yeah, Isla Dawn, it's fine, just like Alba Fire, it's fine. Where are you? Okay, keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. Yeah, it's fine. Next up, we have an Ivar at 79. Honestly, I would put him in the 80s, because his singles run so far, I would have told you, if Ivar was going to go on the singles run in the past, I would have told you, oh, that's going to fall flat on its face. No! Ivar, I've enjoyed a lot as a singles competitor. So, he goes into the too low category. I think he should be an 80-something. Next up, we got Ivy Nile at a 73. And Ivy Nile at a 73, yeah, I would say it's fair. So, I would say it's fine. Gosh, I wish I could move all this down. Anyways, next up, we have JC Jane, who is at, I just need to check, at a 73 overall. Okay, yeah. I would say that's fair. She definitely has a lower overall than Gigi Dolan, but which I was saying Gigi had the better year, so yeah, I would say that's fine. Next up, we have Jake the Snake Roberts at an 85, which he seems to get every year, which yeah, I think that's fine, so he should go there. Next up, we got John Bradshaw Layfield at an 89, and yeah, I would say that's fair. He goes right into the it's fine category. I don't mind that. JD McDonough at a 71. I would say a little bit too low. He should be like 74. Next up, we have Jerry the King Lawler. And Jerry the King Lawler, 86. I mean, he's a wrestling legend in the Memphis world, in the AWA as well. So I would say he's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Next up, we have Jey Uso, Mr. Yeet, at a 90. And yeah, he was the first person to pin Roman Reigns in, I gotta do the math here. 1, 2, 3, 4, kind of 4 years. So, Jey Uso, yeah, I would say that's perfect, honestly. So, put him right there. Next up, we have Jim the Anvil Neidhart at an 80. Yeah, no, I'm not the biggest fan of Jim the Anvil Neidhart, but I would say he definitely deserves to be like an 81, 82, 83, or 84, somewhere in that range, but he goes into the too low. Next up, we got Jimmy Uso at an 84. A little bit too low. I'd go like 86, even though he did lose a lot of matches last year, so there's that. Jinder Mahal, 74. I would put him a little bit higher. Like 70, 79. I think that's solid for Jinder. And he had a brief stint in NXT, which was cool to see. Next up, we have Joaquin Wilde at 68. Yeah, that's perfect rating because, again, LWO did not do anything last year. Joaquin Wilde and Raul Mendoza. Not Raul. He's Cruz del Toro now. But anyways, yeah, perfect rating. Next up, we have Joe Coffey at a 76. Yeah, I would say it's fine. I don't mind that. Yeah, there you go. It's fine. Joe Gacy, even though my gut feels like he should be higher, he didn't do much last year, so Joe Gacy goes into the it's fine category as well, so let's move him up here. Gosh, how much more do we have left? I don't think I can take it. Oh my gosh, there's so many of them. Okay. Most of these guys are DLC, so it kind of works out in my favor anyways. Next up we have John Cena from 2002. Wait, where did regular John Cena go? Where did regular John Cena go? Oh, there is regular John Cena right there. Okay. Regular John Cena, 94. This is tough. You know what? Sure. Gotta give the legend his respect. So, yeah, I would say it's fine. Next up, we got John Cena from 2020. And John Cena. What's the difference? There's 2 green John Cenas. That doesn't make... What? I'm tripping. There's 3 green John Cenas. Which one's which? I'm so confused. John Cena from 2020, gosh, I'm so confused. Okay, so it must be this one. 89, yeah, sure, it's fine. Then next up we got, honestly, I'll say all the rest of the John Cenas are fine, so let's just move them all up there, which that's gonna be, a pain to do, oh my gosh, how many of them are there? Okay, I'm just trying to pull them all up so I could pull them to the it's fine category. There's so many of them. Cena's, man. I thought there was a lot last year. Sheesh. Well, I mean, to be honest with you, there was still a lot last year, so, yeah, where are the other 2? You think you can hide from me? Okay, there you go. Boom, 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 boom. And then where's the other John Cena? Okay, sorry for me, that taking me too long. I just wanted to move them up. Next up, we got L.A. Knight. Yeah, at an 88, right? Let me see. I got moved down a little bit. Yeah, 88. I think that's a perfect score for L.A. Knight because he had a great year this year. All right, so let's put him in the, and he should have won Money in the Bank instead. Probably we would have had a better Money in the Bank winner if he won. So LA Knight goes in the perfect category. Next up, we got Johnny Gargano, 74. That is utterly abysmal. He should not be that low. I know he lost a lot of matches last year, but still, he should be in the 80, like, 2 or something like that. But he should not be in a 74 range. So, toxic trash rating. Next up, we have Josh Briggs at a 69. Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. I'll put it in the... Stop doing that! Okay. That always happens to me once. Now it's happened to me like 4 times. Every single tier list. It's fine. Next up, we got Julius Creed, 79. Yeah, I also think that's fair. So we'll put him in the it's fine category. Next up, we got Kane from the original Kane. We'll do first, then Kane 08. Kane at a 79. I think that's a little bit... That's too low. He should not be a 79. Kane 08, 85, yes, he's a lot better than the older Kane. So, yeah, I'd say it's fine for that rating. Next up, we got Carl Anderson. I'm trying to go in alphabetical order here. Carl Anderson, 72. Yeah, I would say it's fine. Go there. Wait, did I put him there? No. There we go. Karrion Kross, 75. Yeah, it's fine. I don't mind it. So go up there. There we go. Next up, we got Katana Chance and Caden Carter. They're both the same exact rating, so at a 74. So I'll say both of them are fine. Even though they did win the women's tag team titles last year, so but we'll still put them in the it's fine category. Next up, we got Ken Shamrock at an 86, and I think that's a really good rating for Ken Shamrock. I'm going to actually put that in the it's perfect category. If he would have got a 90, I would have been a little critical, but 86 is definitely a good score for him, so I'll put him in perfect. Next up, we got Kevin Nash at an 88. Maybe like an 87, so I'd say too high. 87 or 86. So, yeah. Next up, we got Kevin Owens. Way too low. He and Sammy this year, should have been a 90 instead of another person who we'll eventually get to, like, in a few minutes. So, yeah, should be a 90. I think it's ridiculous. Kit Wilson at a 76. I think his rating is fair. Elton Strong is a little bit different. So, yeah, we'll put Kit Wilson in it's fine. Kofi Kingston at an 80. I would say he's still too low, but, all the New Day members are too low, but still. Big E should be the highest overall for the New Day, but Kofi is. So, it is what it is. Kurt Angle at an 89. That is utter bollocks. Too low. He should be at least a 90 or 91, because Kurt Angle is up there for one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, too. So, you gotta put some respect on the man's name. Next up, we got... Hang on, I'm trying to move the thing there. We should have Lita at an 86. Yeah, modern-day Lita, yeah. I would say this is fair, so put her up there. Right in the it's fair category. Next up, we got Liv Morgan at an 85. Also, yeah, I would say it's fair. So put her there. Next up, we have Logan Paul. Remember that rating I kept on talking about earlier? Logan Paul, trash rating. He should not be a 90. Kevin Owens isn't a 90 and Sami Zayn isn't a 90, but Logan Paul is? How? He won by brass knuckles all the time in every single match this year. Almost every single match, I should say. And, yeah, I think it's ridiculous he's a 90. 86 would be fine. I would put him in this fine category. But 90? 90? And some people haven't even reached 90. Booker T and Kurt Angle can't get a 90, but Logan Paul gets a 90. Okay, whatever. I'm on a rant here. Ludwig Kaiser. Honestly, I think he's a lot better than Giovanni Vinci. I'd probably put him in the 80s. So I'll put him in the too low category. Luke Gallows at a 73. Yeah, I would say... Just stop doing that! Okay. Luke Gallows at a 73, I would say, is fine. He definitely deserves to go up there. So, next up, we got the Macho Man Randy Savage. Ooh, yeah. At an 89 overall, and too low. Should be a 90 as well. Logan freaking Paul. Next up, we got Mankind at an 86, and honestly, I thought... Earlier, I said Mankind's rating was perfect, but I think it's actually too low. He should be a 90, now that I think about it, too. Mark Coffey, 74. Yeah, I would say it's fine. All the Gallus boys got a fine rating, so... Wait, where did he go? Oh, there he is. Mark Coffey, there you go. Fine. Next up, we got Maryse at a 79. A little bit high for me. I'd put her like 76. Maxine Dupree at a 64. Yeah, I would say that's fine. She started off the year pretty decently, but then not so much. Next up, we got Michin Miyayim, which that's a stupid name change, by the way, and in the game, it's just Michin now, which kind of makes me mad, but whatever. Michin goes into 68. Yeah, I would say it's fine, because she did not have the best year last year, so, yeah, definitely in the it's fine category. Alright, next up we got Mighty Molly at a 75. Yeah, sure, I guess we'll go with it. We'll put it in the it's fine category. Next up we have Miz goes first, apparently, where even is the Miz? Okay, Miz totally disappeared for some odd reason, but whatever, we'll eventually find him. Regular Molly Holly at a 83. I would put her a little bit higher. Definitely like an 85 or 86, because she's a legend in the women's division, so she goes into the too low. Next up, we got Montez Ford at a 76. Did 2K forget about that Elimination Chamber performance he had? No, too low. Next up, we got Muhammad Ali at a 91. I would say it's fair, because he's one of the best boxers of all times. So, yeah, definitely fair, because he can knock you out. So, MVP 68. Ooh, that's low. That's low. Gotta go in the 70s, at least early 70s. Natalia 84. 81. 84. I'd have been pretty mad. Natalia, I'm not the biggest fan of. I've made it clear a bunch of times on my channel. Like, I'm pretty sure she's a great person outside, but in wrestling, she's okay. And then also, but her character is, she is too high in my opinion. I think she should be a 79 or 78. Next up we have Nathan Frazier. I think Nathan Frazier is too low because Nathan Frazier had a pretty good year. I'd put him like a 76 or 77 because he had a pretty good year. Next up we got Nikki Cross at 62. Yep, that's fair. Honestly, that might be a perfect rating. I think she's the lowest overall wrestler for the women's division in this tier list, right? I think so. So we'll put Nikki in the it's perfect category, which, my goodness, we got so many people in this category. Next up, we got Nikita Lyons at 73. Yeah, that's fine. Wait, where'd she go? Okay, there she go. Nikita, how long is this video? Feels like I've been going for hours and hours and hours. Okay, yeah, it's fine. Next up, we have Ravishing Rick Rude got moved by accident. Next up, we got Noam Dar at a 76. Yeah, I think he was robbed of a 60 last time. So, Noam Dar being a 76, honestly, I think that is a perfect rating for him. I don't know. Yeah, I'd say it's fine because I might put him to a 79, but yeah. And next up we have Omos at a 76, and Omos at a 76, yeah, I might put him like at an 80, maybe I might put him at an 80, but yeah, he didn't do much, so Omos is at a 76 overall, which I think that's fine. Next up we got, Otis at a 74, a little bit too low if you ask me. Oh, no, I would say it's fine. I don't mind it. At least Chad Gable's in the 80s, so yeah. I'd say, yeah, it's fine. Next up, we got Ravishing Rick Rude. No, I keep on getting the messed up, whatever. Piper Niven is actually next. 79, will I say it's overrated or underrated? I don't mind it. It's fine. So we'll put her there. Next up, we got, regular Ravishing Rick. No, not yet. Again, R-Truth, 67. Come on, put this man in the 70s, please. Thank you very much. Especially that Judgment Day storyline. I mean, come on now. Randy Orton, too low. Okay, totally ignore that. Just what happened right there. Regular Randy Orton, 91. Too low. Should be at least like a 94. Because Randy's one of the greatest of all times. Greatest of all time in wrestling. So definitely put him higher. Randy Orton, 02, 68 overall. Yeah, I would say that's fair. Put him in the it's fine category. Let's move him up. There you go. Next up, we got Randy Orton from 2015 at a 90 overall. Sure. I don't mind it, but I would probably change it a little bit more, to be honest with you. So, Randy Orton from 2019, I'll put in the it's fine category. I don't mind it. Next up, we got Raquel Rodriguez at an 86. I think that's actually a perfect score. Okay. I think that's actually a perfect score for her because her and Liv won the women's tag titles twice last year. So, yeah, they did pretty good. So, Raquel goes into the perfect tier with her rating. Next up, we got Ravishing Rick Rude. Finally, at an 84. Yeah, I would say too low. Give him like an 86. Gotta give respect to the legends. Reza Ramon at an 87. Also, I think is a little bit too low. I'd give him like an 89. So definitely put him up there. Rey Mysterio at an 88. And Rey Mysterio at an 88. I think is too low. Should be a 90 at least. I mean, he won the United States title last year. So, yeah. Next up, we got Rey Mysterio Jr., which apparently got mixed in the shuffle again. I can't find him. So there's that. But whatever. We'll deal with it. Next up, we got Mommy Rhea Ripley at a 96. And Rhea Ripley at 96 is perfect. Definitely deserves to be the highest overall in the women's division. So definitely going in the It's Perfect category. Which, oh my goodness, it's a long way to scroll up here. My goodness, Rhea. There you go. Perfect. Next up, we got Mr. Oh, crap. I'm mixing up my controls here. Rhea Ripley, 2017 at a 72. Yeah, I would say it's fine because a young Rhea Ripley. So definitely makes sense. So put her there. Next up, we got Rick Steiner, Mr. Who. And Rick Steiner at an 83, a little low or too high. I don't know. I would say too low by 1. No, I'd say it's fine. Because if it's fine, that means it's like 1 below the numbers, so I don't mind it. Whatever. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat at an 88. I honestly don't know how I feel about that one. Yeah, no. Honestly, out of all the people on the list, now that I think about it, he's a little bit too high. Give some of the new people... No, he's a legend for a reason. I mean, come on. I'll put him in the... fine. It's fine. Ricochet at a 81. And I think that is too high. I love Ricochet, but he had a pretty terrible year last year, to be honest with you. Ridge Holland at a 76. Ridge Holland at 76, yeah, I would say that's fine. I don't mind that one. Hang on, keep on going, boom. Next, we're getting so close now. Coming in at this isn't a ranking or whatever. Rikishi at a 79. That is too low. Should be in the 80s or like an 83. So Rikishi goes into the too low category. Next up, we have RVD at a 90. And I think that's fine. I don't mind that. Mr. ECW himself. So gotta definitely put him in the it's fine category. Wait, yeah, okay, we put him up there. Next up, we got Robert Roode at a 67. Too low. I'll put him like 70. I understand he was out most of the year, most of 2022, but 70 at least, or 71. So, gotta put him in too low. Next up, we got The Rock, which apparently Rock got shuffled wrong, apparently, too. We'll just go in the order that this is in the tier list. So, by default, Roddy Piper is next at an 84. Too low. Should be a 90. He was one of the legends in the business, so definitely got to put him higher. Next up, we got Roman Reigns at a 97, which is, or is this Roman Reigns from 2015? That's Roman Reigns from 2015. 90, I'll go a little bit low, to be honest with you. I'd probably put him at like a 91 or 92 or 93, somewhere in that range. Then we have regular Roman Reigns, which is the highest overall superstar in the game at a 97. And, yeah, I think that's perfect. And let's put him up there in the perfect category, shall we? If you hear shaking, it's because my hand's shaking because I've been holding this phone for so long. Roman Reigns, where are you? There you go. Perfect category for him. Next up, we got Rowdy Ronda Rousey at a 91. And, yeah, I would also put that in the It's Fair category. She What? Well, is this Ronda Rousey from 2019, or is it just regular Ronda Rousey? Anyways, I'll put her in the perfect category. She deserves to be in the 90s, so let's move her up there. Keep on going, keep on going, keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. Boom. Perfect. All right, next up on the list is Roxanne Perez at a 78. That is way too low. Give her an 82 or an 83, and then she would go in the perfect category, but too low. Next up, we got Sami Zayn at an 87. Way too low. Give him a 90, because him and Kevin had an amazing year last year. So, put him in the 90s, please. Thank you very much. Sanga, 71. Sure, I guess. It's fine. I don't mind it. So, gotta move them up. Dang. This is going super long, this stupid tier list video. This might be the longest tier list video I've ever done. Next up, we got Santos Escobar at a 78. I would give him an 80. So, I think this is too low right here. So, put him there. Next up, we got Scarlett, 69. Yeah, that's fair. Stop doing that. Okay, whatever. Okay, I gotta make sure my finger does not go to the top of the thing super close. Okay, next, we got Scott Hall, 87. Same rating as Razor Ramon. Yeah, I would say it's fair, so put him in the it's fine category as well. Put him right there. Next up, we have Scott Steiner at an 83. I think overall he's higher than his brother, so I think he's actually a little low, to be honest with you. I've been saying the same thing a lot, haven't I? Scripps, 61. Scripps at a 61, I think overall is okay. I don't mind it, so I'll put him in the it's fine category with his overall rating. Next up, we got Seth freaking Rollins from 2015, and Seth freaking Rollins from 2015 at an 89. I think I can live with it, but I would probably put him like at a 90, but, you know, it is what it is, so let's put him right at the it's fine category. Next up, we have Seth freaking Rollins at a regular, at a 93. Honestly, a little bit low. I'll put him in the 90. I would probably put him in the 95s. 95, I should say. Shane McMahon, 79, 81. I think that's a little bit too low. Well, even though he did tear his quads this year at WrestleMania. So, yeah, it's, I would still probably put him there. 87, okay, so I'm trying to look at all the HBKs here. Okay, so this is HBK from 94 at an 85. I think that is solid for him, so I'll put him in the... Honestly, do I want to put him in the It's Perfect? I think that one is definitely no, no, it's fine. It's fine. I'll keep it there. Then next up we have a regular Shawn Michaels at an 87. I think that's too high. He should be in the 70s. Old Shawn Michaels, yeah, too high, in my opinion. Next up we got Shawn Michaels from WrestleMania 25 at a 93. I think that is definitely fair for him. I would probably put it in the 95 category, but it's a fine rating. I'll put it in the it's fine category. Next up, we got Shawn Michaels from 2005, which is an 89, which that's stupid, so put him in the it's low category, because it should definitely be higher. Shayna Baszler, 82. Honestly, a little bit high for me, to be honest. Yes, she did beat Ronda Rousey at SummerSlam, but she did not have a great year besides that, so put her in the too high. Well, she did win the women's tag title, so Actually, now that I think about it, it's fine. I don't mind it, because at least it's not an 84. So, put it in the it's fine category. Next up, we have Sheamus, modern day Sheamus, I should say. 86, a little bit low. I'd put him like 89 or 87, somewhere in there, so too low. Shinsuke Nakamura at an 84. No, too low. 87. Shotzi, 76. Yeah, I guess that's fair, so it's fine. I don't mind it. There's a lot of in too low, and there's a lot of in it's fine. Wow, I just realized that. Next up we have Solo Sikoa at an 86. And Solo Sikoa at an 86. I don't mind. I'll put it in the do I want to put it in the it's fine, or do I want to put it in the perfect? I think it's perfect. Because if it got higher than the 86, I would be kind of mad, to be honest with you. So I'll put Solo in where are you? Keep on going. I'll put it in the it's perfect category. Oh my gosh, we're getting so close. Sonya Deville has 74. Sonya Deville has 74 is too low. I would probably put her like 76 or 77, somewhere in that range. Next up we got Stacy Keibler. Ooh, Stacy Keibler. 75. Yeah, I'd say it's fine. She wasn't the best in the ring, I'll tell you that much. So 75, yeah, that's fine. Put her in the it's fine category. Next up, we got Stardust at a 74. Yeah, that's perfect, because Cody Rhodes will admit how bad he was at Stardust. So Stardust, Stardust goes into the perfect category. I think that's perfect rating for him, because yeah, he was a jobber, unfortunately. He was a jobber. So, perfect. Next up, we got Stephanie McMahon. Too high for me, personally. Then we got Stone Cold Steve Austin. What? At 86, the old man Steve Austin at WrestleMania 38. 89. I would probably put him 89, so too low. Stone Cold Steve Austin from 2001, on the other hand, I will put in the keep on going up. Keep on going up. Keep on going up. Come on, keep going up, I should say. Come on. Okay, come on. Almost there. Come on. In the it's perfect category. Perfect rating for 2001 Stone Cold Steve Austin. Next up, we got Stone Cold Steve Austin from 1997. What? Little low. Gotta put him like in the 90s. I don't like that rating. Next up, we got Superstar Billy Graham at a 92. That's a perfect rating, because he had a pretty decent long title reign as well for the WWE Championship. So I'll put him in the perfect category. If it takes... Come on. Oh my goodness. I have to scroll up super hard. Did that come out sus? I don't know if it did. I'm just curious all the it's perfect categories I have. Okay. Anyways, next up we got 676. Okay, I'll mind it. So we'll put it in the it's fine category. I don't mind it. I never watched 6 in his career, so I watched X-Pac, but I didn't watch 6. Tamina, 67. Honestly, too high. I'd put her lower. I'd put her like a 62, to be honest with you, along with Nikki Cross. She did nothing this year. Next up, we have Ted DiBiase at an 85. I think that's perfect rate. That's a perfect rating for him, so we'll move him up. Keep on going. I'm curious how long this video is going to take to upload, because... Oh my gosh, this video almost killed me. So, Ted DiBiase is a perfect rating. So, yeah, we'll put him there. Next up, we got Tegan, wait, no, yeah, Tegan Knox at 77, yeah, that's a pretty good rating for her. I'll put her in the, I'll put it in the it's fine category, her in the it's fine category. Next up, we got, okay, there's The Fiend. He just randomly popped out of nowhere like he usually does. Fiend Bray Wyatt, 92, honestly, too low. I would put it... He should be 100 because The Fiend was unstoppable, unless if you're Goldberg, which we don't talk about that. Next up, we got there's a Hurricane coming through at a 75. Hurricane, honestly, too low. Keep him in the 80s because he was a classic for that time, so definitely put him there. Next up, we got The Miz, and finally, these guys decide to show up once. The Miz goes 81. No, I put him 85. Yes, he lost the most matches last year, probably. But still, give him an 85. This man deserves his respect. Next up, we got The Rock, which we have two versions of The Rock. So we have, we're starting off with The Rock from 2001, right? Let me see. Yes, 96. Yes, that is perfect. So we'll put him in the it's perfect category. We gotta scroll super high up, though. We gotta scroll super high up, though. Wait, where are you? There you go. Keep on going, 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 keep on going. There you go. Next up, we have Regular Rock, which Regular Rock is a 94. Regular Rock as a 94 is... I'll put it in the it's fine. I'll probably put him in a 95, but overall, I don't hate the rating, so yeah, it's fine. Next up, we have Thea Hale. So we gotta go back to the T's here. Thea Hale is a 72. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind it. Maybe a 74, but overall, yeah, that's fine. 72 isn't bad for her, so I'll put her in the it's fine category. All right, next up, we got... Tiffany Stratton at a 79. No, that is low. That is very low. Put her in the 80s, like she did last game, which apparently they don't stick to that. They said, "Oh, we don't talk about last year or whatever." Well, I'm talking about last year. Next up, we have Tony D'Angelo at a 75 overall. 75, sure, I don't mind it. Gotta move up. There you go. It's fine. Next up, we got Trick Williams, 78. Honestly, a little bit low. I'll put him at the same rating as Mello because he had a great year last year. Next up, we got The Game, Triple H from 2008. And Triple H from 2008, I will put in the... Honestly, a little bit low. I'd put him 94. So, yeah. Next up, we got, trying to look here, regular Triple H, which regular Triple H is at a 91. Maybe too high. I would put him like 89. That's a little bit too high. Next up, we got, let me see here, Trish Stratus at an 89. Honestly, that's pretty perfect. That's a pretty perfect score for her. So, Trish Stratus goes up into the... Keep on going. 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 It's perfect. That's perfect rating for her. Next up, we have Tyler Bate at a 76. And yeah, it's fine. Most of the NXT, most of the NXT people's ratings are fine to me. They're just fine. Wait, where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Big, strong boy, and fine. What? Okay, ignore what I just said there. I didn't mean to say that. Tyler Breeze, 75. Yep, it's fine. I don't mind it. Gotta give Prince Pretty his respect. And that's actually his nickname. Do not call me sus or gay. Thank you. Wait, where are you? Tyler, where'd you go? Am I blind? Oh, there he is. Of course, when I say, there he is, he disappeared. Where did he go? Okay, there you go. Keep on going. Almost there. There you go. It's fine. Okay, next up we have the Ultimate Warrior at a 92. Yeah, perfect score. Warrior definitely deserves to be in the 90s or early 90s, so we'll put him in the It's Perfect category as well, along with so many great others. So, yeah. Oh, my gosh. This is killing me. We're almost done. Okay, we're almost done. Yeah, next up we got Tommaso Ciampa, and Tommaso Ciampa is a 76. Too low. Sort of similar to, I mean, it's more adjustable than Gargano's rating, but too low. Next up we got Umaga, which is an 86. And I can live with that. Umaga as an 86. Maybe I would adjust it in the future. I don't know. But Umaga as an 86 goes into the It's Fine category. Okay. We're almost done. Uncle Howdy, 82. Uncle Howdy has an 82 overall. Yeah, I don't mind it. Maybe like an 83 or 84, but I don't mind it. So he goes into the It's Fine category. Next up, we got Undertaker. Undertaker from, what year? 98. 93. Honestly, a little bit high because I'd put him like at 89, possibly. Maybe a little bit. So, yeah. 93, so, yeah. A little bit high for me because that wasn't the best version of Undertaker. Next up, we got Undertaker from 09 to 96. That is very solid for him. Streak Undertaker, who rarely lost ever. So, Undertaker 09 definitely goes into the perfect category, I think. Well, yeah, so let's scroll him up there. There you go. Keep on going. Oh my gosh, just taking me forever. Okay, go. Okay, there you go. Perfect. Next up, we got Undertaker from 2014. Honestly, 94, a little bit overrated because he lost the streak, so too high. Even more overrated than 98 over Undertaker, to be honest with you. I save it, to be honest with you, a lot this episode, don't I? I'm losing words here because I've been talking so long. Don't mind me. Undertaker 03, 92. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind that. So we'll move him up. Yeah, Undertaker 03 as a 90 is fine. I don't mind that. Keep on going. There we go. Alright. Oh my gosh. We're getting so close. Undertaker 95. That is perfect for him. So let's move up. Oh my gosh, this is going to take me forever too. Okay, go. This is gonna make my tongue dry for the rest of the day. So Undertaker as a 95 overall. Yeah. Perfect. There we go. Okay, what now? Vader is a 87. Yeah, fine. So we'll put him in the... Stop doing that. Okay. Yeah, this has been angering me this episode. Alright, Vader. It's fine. There we go. Okay. Next up, we have Valhalla, 76. 63. Not even close to 76. Valhalla as a 63. Yeah, that's very fair. That's very fair. Alright, next up, we got Wendy Chu. Alright, so we gotta go to W's. 72, that was a voice crack, because I've been talking so long. Honestly, a little bit too high. I would go like 69. She disappeared for some odd what reason, so, yeah. Wolfgang is a 73 overall. A little bit low, I think, because I think he's the highest overall out of the Gallus boys, in my opinion, so he should go there, I think. Okay, next up we got X-Pac, 78. Honestly, too low. He should be in the 80s. X-Pac was way better than 6, so I totally understand 6 is the rating, but X-Pac, no, he should be, no. Xavier Woods, 78. Yeah, too low, I think. All New Day members, too low, so he goes into the too low category. Next up, we got Xia Li at a 73, and Xia Li at a 73, that's pretty decent for her, so we know where it's going. The biggest category yet, it looks like, on this tier list. So Xia Li goes into the it's fine category. Oh my gosh, we're getting so close. Yokozuna, 90, 92, I would probably put him, so a little bit underrated, so, yep. Next, we got Zelina Vega at 74. They did her dirty again with her, overall. She should be, like, an 80, because she had a pretty good year, or a 79 at least. She had a pretty decent year, so go there. And especially that Backlash crowd. I mean, come on, remember that. Zoe Stark, 78. I'll put her in the 80s. I'd probably put her in the 80s, so too low for her. Next up, we got the Veer Mahan. He's coming. Veer Mahan, 75. A little bit overrated. A little bit overrated. He should be the same rating as Sangha, which is a 71, so a little bit high. Next up, we got a Wesley, 76. A little bit low. A little bit low. Should be a lot higher, so we'll put Wes in the, it's too low. 2 more people. William Regal, 76. Also, too low for one of the best technicians and underrated wrestlers of all time. Should be in the 80-something. And then finally, we have Wade Barrett at an 85. And 85, I do not mind at all. So, Wade Barrett, I will put in the... Keep on going. Where did he go? Come on. Come on. Keep on going. It's fine category. Oh my goodness, I don't even know how long this video was. I don't know. Was it like 2 hours? I don't know. Just let me know if you guys liked the long video or not in the comments section. But with that being said, guys, I'll see y'all next one, everybody. Peace.